All right, let's shift our focus now to Bengaluru, where after the flooding, the Karnataka government is taking on the encroachers, the VVIP encroachers. Big bulldozer action being taken up in Bengaluru. After the flooding, the Congress party, remember, had taken out a massive march. Now the Karnataka government taking action. The storm water drains that have been taken over by these buildings are now being raised. So action on the VIP buildings as well as Bangalore takes on the bulldozer action. In fact, a Congress MLA has also been named as one of the encroachers in the list that has been released by the Karnataka government. Congress MLA and his son also in the dock in the list of buildings that have been mentioned in this list given out by the Karnataka government as a building that belongs to a Congress MLA and his son Nalapad, who is also the Congress Youth President. Congress MLA N.A. Harris and his son, the Congress Youth President, Nalapad Harris. This is a building that is linked to both of them. Congress facing a massive embarrassment after the names of these two leaders. Deepak Bopana joining us live with more details. Deepak, the Karnataka government taking on the encroachers. The Congress party had put up a massive protest against the government, but now it finds two of its own leaders in the list of encroachers.
Yes, we spoke to multiple leaders of the BJP today who are saying that the encroachment drive will go on unabated. They're saying that despite any sort of political link that emerges, they will not stop, and the drive will continue. Today as well, in multiple locations where we are right now headed, encroachment drives are going to go on. One of the properties that have been listed by the engineer of the stormwater drains of BBMP, he says in that list, 15th number on that list has an Nalapad's building that is on Chalgata Road, which is also encroached the stormwater drain. We should understand that the Youth Congress President Mohammad Nalapad himself carried out a massive protest where he came with a tube, near the flooded waters near Belandur, very close to where I am. I'm standing right now on the Chalgata Road itself, very close to that particular property where BBMP officials are expected in a short while from now. Now the question is, all of these parties, be it the Congress, now here the names have come up. Now we should also understand that the Bagmane Tech Park, that particular tech park as well, there are, the reports that have come in that there are encroachments. There are certain links that have emerged to sitting ministers of the BJP there as well. So when you have such big political connections to these huge tech parks and these huge builders, the question is, will the government act not just on these buildings, but also the people who allowed for these buildings to come up on the stormwater drains in the first place? So these are definitely questions that need to come up while, of course, buildings are being raised down. What about action being initiated against the errant officials? This is also a very big question that needs to be asked. That's right. In fact, Deepak, talking about the list that has come out, before I come to you, let's take in a word from Mr. Brijesh Kalapa as well. Mr. Brijesh Kalapa, a list of encroachers being released by the BJP government, in that names of tech parks and also a building that is linked to Mohammad Nalapad as well as N.A. Harris.
No, see, I think insofar as the encroachers are concerned, they should be acted against with the strictest, in the strictest manner. And these names don't matter. Whoever their names are, they are irrelevant, because if these are the encroachers, they are responsible for the fact that whole people's lives have been completely submerged. For want of a better word. So under those circumstances, these names are wholly irrelevant. It could be A, B, C, D or Z. It doesn't just matter. I think if the government is sincere about clearing encroachments, they have to go after these people, whoever they are, and clear these encroachments, because it's these encroachments which are causing the flooding in Bengaluru.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think mercilessly.
Okay, no matter who is linked to these buildings, the building should be raised if they have been encroached. Mr. Kalapa, thank you for joining us. Now, the state government has assured action, saying action will be taken against everyone. In fact, that's the breaking news coming in. The reaction from the BJP being that irrespective of any political affiliations, action will be initiated on these encroachments. It brought Bengaluru to its knees after the rains, and now action is going to be taken.
going to take action against officials? Against officials, are you going to take action?
Yeah, 100%. Anybody, small, big, no. Demolition for the Bangalore sake.
Sir, on Bangalore
sake.
Action against the officials.
Everybody.